So the brand new hotfix, a brand new update for WWE 2K22 patch update 1.10 caused a major problem that the community is not happy about, and hopefully it gets fixed up soon enough. We're going to be talking about all of that, explaining the issues, talk about some hidden things that were added in this update, and more. Make sure to drop a like and turn on those notifications for more WWE 2K22 content, and let's get right into it. Before we get into the major issue, let's take a look at what exactly was the hotfix that we got for patch update 1.10. As WWE Games tweeted out, the new update consists of continued improvements to the stability of the game when downloading multiple superstars from community creations. It was only 600 MB on PlayStation and the Xbox, but on PC it was a 26 GB update, which is massive. It's literally almost half of installing the whole game, and PC is taking the biggest hit because it is preventing the external modded characters to be added in WWE 2K22. Now that is the big problem, and we're gonna talk about it a bit more, but before that I want to talk about some of the extra things that were basically added, some of which we probably are going to be seeing it pop up in the future, more specifically in my faction. Watch the Status ended up tweeting out that with the new update, he found some more hidden interesting things. We got the Bootios pack, a WrestleMania Rewind pack, and this actually pertains to some of the models that were already added in previous updates, but they are still locked and they will likely be coming to my factions in later updates. We got a glimpse of the young Roman Reigns, and also these alternates of Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins carried over from 2K20. There is a DX Legacy pack, which What's the Status already uploaded the Triple H DX version and Shawn Michaels version. I'm just hoping that at a later update we get to get them as a full team if this is coming to my faction. And then last but not least is another Payback pack with the Fiend in it. We've seen it before. It looks like they were planning a lot of different packs with the Fiend front and center. This time it features him with Rey Mysterio and Shayna Baszler. Obviously at this point we could kind of guarantee that the Fiend is not coming to the game. We're just not gonna see him return to the series until he returns to the WWE. It's just highly unlikely, but again it just shows what type of things they were planning to give us post-launch of the game. Now reverting back to the main issue in regards to this update, this is very unfortunate, and I'm hoping that WWE Games is listening to the community and revert all of this back to what it was in patch 1.09. Pro Wrestling Mods and its creator just do an incredible job for multiple years now, and it's honestly one of the main reasons why I continue to play the game after the game cycle is dying down, because the modding on PC is just insane and it just keeps things going. Pro Wrestling Mods tweeted out that WWE Games have decided to prevent modding again with the latest update, and while we appreciate developers reaching out and detailing your support of our community and modding as a whole, this leaves us to question where we truly stand. So again, I'm just hoping that WWE Games is listening to the community. Hopefully we get a statement on all of this. I hope that this issue is fixed soon enough. I also don't think that WWE Games really did this on purpose, because we had 6 other updates over the last month that they could have done this. So if their plan was to not allow modding, then I feel like that update would have come on the first patch that we got. So I'm just hoping that this is one of those updates where it does fix something and ultimately just breaks something else. That's something this time around turned out to be support for mods. It's also worth mentioning that the developers themselves, including Patrick Gilmore, basically indicated that he valued the modding community, so him praising that and the team doing this wouldn't really add up. I also want to add that this doesn't affect community creation. Modding and community creation is a whole different thing. The mods usually stay on the PC version of the game. They're not really uploaded to community creation, and when they are, more often than not, those creators that uploaded it get removed. So if you play on console, this is not going to affect you. This also doesn't affect my faction characters being uploaded to community creation, most of which is done by What's the Status, because of course it's stuff that we actually want, and WWE Games hasn't had a problem with it yet. They've been okay with him doing that, so all of that should still continue if we do get more locked alternates in my faction, like some of the ones that we just end up discussing. But again, as more new updates come out, we really have to wonder if any other limitations might be coming through. Fingers crossed that the support to modding is fixed. I will of course keep you you guys up to date on everything WWE 2K22. So make sure to have those notifications turned on, drop a like for more coverage, and I'll catch you on the next one.